What's going on, YouTube gang? It's MLB DFS coming to you live and direct, here to give you my fave 5 plays for today's 9-game main slate. Today is the 17th of August. Hope everybody's having an amazing weekend. Feel free to like the video, please subscribe if you're new to the channel or just supporting me. Appreciate the love. Also press the bell icon so you always stay notified for new videos. Let's jump into it, y'all. Going to this slate. Of course, you go with like Jacob DeGrom here against the Royals. He's 1 for 5 in this play, but nonetheless a great bet. Just a great pitcher overall, averaging a 2.68 ERA as well. Past 3 games, averaging 38 fantasy points, about 7% owned, knowing that there's heavy bats here. So more than likely, he will be overlooked here, knowing that a lot of people going to get a lot of heavier bats in this play, but he's in a smashing spot against the Royals here, so definitely check him out in this spot. As you see, 55 in the last 2 games and a 58 fantasy point game in the past 5, so love him in this play here. Now going for some saves, I like Eduardo Rodriguez going against Baltimore. He has a 284 batting average against the Orioles, 19 out of 67 at bats. Definitely a good play here, as going 1 lefty, 5 righties, and 3 switch hitters, but nonetheless in a good spot here. In the past 2 games this season, averaging 44 fantasy points in this play, and Baltimore's line is averaging around a 25 strike rate versus left-hand pitchers. Even though he was bashed in the past 2 games, you know, he got bashed by the Royals and the Indians. Should be a bounce back game here. He has 11 wins in the past 20 starts, averaging around 31.2 fantasy points a game. Looking about a 29.5 projection play for him, but he's still cheap here, 8,400 on FanDuel, but 9,000 on DraftKings. Another guy you can look at is Nelson Lamet going against Phillies. All right, he's 8,200, but looking at 9,400 on DraftKings. 1 for 9 in this play with 11% advantage play here with 111 batting average versus Phillies here. Now his worst pitches against switch hits, which he only has 1 to deal with for today. You probably have to deal with Dickerson and Harper in this play as well, but this month he's been averaging around a 23% hard contact, around 26% soft contact as well, averaging 32.6 fantasy points in the past 20 games, averaging 29 strike rate, 11 strikes per 9 innings in the past 20 starts. So he's in a good spot as well. You could go down to like an Anibal Sanchez here at 7,100 on FanDuel. Definitely cheap play, 8,400 on DraftKings. He's in a good spot. He had a 51 fantasy point game last time versus the Brewers. So you can look at him in this play, GPP as well. So definitely take a look at him in this matchup today. All right, let's go to our catcher and first baseman position. All right, now first baseman, I definitely like Jose Abreu here, going against the Angels. 4,000 on FanDuel, looking at 4,600 on DraftKings with a 12.5 projection play here. Definitely should have been smashing recently. Had a 41 fantasy point game last game, 22, 16, 12 in the past 5, and he smashes the Angels, y'all, in the past 5 games. Check him out. Definitely damaging right now, so definitely love this play for him with a 59% advantage play against Jose Suarez. That's his worst pitch against righties, and he smashes righties, and Jose Abreu love lefties, so Jose Suarez gets smashed by righties. Definitely love this play for Chicago White Sox at a cheap GPP play stack for them today. So definitely take a look at Chicago White Sox stack for today against the Angels. All right, now let's go to a catcher position. Like I said, go to White Sox. You know, Jose Suarez gets crushed. James McCann's in a great spot. His best hits against left-hand pitchers. Definitely take a look at him. His past 2 games, he's had a 16 last game against the Angels. Back again against the Angels again with a great play against Suarez, and he had 16, 35 in the past 2 games. Definitely take a look at him at this price tag. He's 3,000 on FanDuel, but looking at 4,100 on DraftKings. Definitely take a look at him with a 9.5 projection in this play for today. All right, going to our second baseman here, Max Muncy, my guy for today. 3 for 8 against Foltynewicz in this spot for today at 375 batting average with 2 home runs in the past 8 plate appearances for him, as he smashes righties in this spot for today. Definitely take a look at Max Muncy, as he's been smashing recently as well. Just came off a 26 fantasy point game against the Braves, and he's back again with another great play against Foltynewicz. All right. and he smashes against ATL in the past 5 games. So love this play for him at 3,800. It's too cheap for him, knowing this upside here on FanDuel. Looking at 4,900 on DraftKings. All right. Going to our next play at third baseman. Third baseman, gotta look at Rafael Devers. All right, 1 for 3 against Asher. I'm not even going to let you know how to pronounce his last name, but I need to understand his last name. But nonetheless, his worst pitch against lefties, and you already know how Devers is against lefties and righties. He's a great play overall. He had a double against him last time around, but he's been in a smashing spot as well. But you might have to look at some savings here because he is a 4,400 on FanDuel. You're looking at 5,600 on DraftKings. So let's see if we can find some savings in this spot. A third baseman, I like Adrubal Cabrera. All right, going against Laos in this play for today. He had 2 singles against him, a 500 batting average. So Adrubal Cabrera is in a great spot at 2,900 on FanDuel. 3,600 on DraftKings. Take a look at him. He's been smashing. He had a 25 fantasy point game last game against the Brewers. He came off a 32 fantasy point game the last game, 12, 20, and a 16 in the past 3. He's just been on a tear in the past 3 games. Look at this spot here, the cheaper play, but good upside in this price tag. All right, let's go to our last play at outfielder for today. Outfielder, love Eddie Rosario. Going against the Rangers, going against Ariel Dorado, which is worst pitch against lefties and switch hits, and Eddie Rosario's best hits against righties. And he's been on a tear recently, y'all. He's at 11 projection play for today at 4,000, but 5,400 on DraftKings. He's been on a tear, y'all. He's had last game with a home run, 25 fantasy points last game against the Rangers. He had 35, 19 the past 5 against the Rangers, 25, 22, 218 fantasy point games in the past 4 games recently. Been on a tear, y'all. So definitely take a look at Rosario in this smashing spot for today. All right, let's get some savings plays. I like Eloy Jimenez. All right, and Jimenez in a great spot, 3,300. Looking at 3,800 on DraftKings. 12 projection play in this spot against Jose Suarez. So take a look at Eloy Jimenez in the smashing spot. Been in a great spot. He had 10 last game, 31, 10, 6, 19 in the past 5 games, which is price tag. I like the Chicago White Sox stack today. All right, so this is my fave 5 with some honorable mentions, y'all. So if you like my plays, definitely give me a thumbs up. Any questions or concerns with your lines, feel free, comment below. And as you see, there's draft dashboard tools in the link in my description. So if you want access to my player pool, click on the link and sign up. It's only $1 for 30 days. You can do a lot for $1, y'all, so why not? Cash. Click on the menu bar once you sign up. Have access to your top players MLB cheat sheet to give you the best plays of the slate down to the home run hitters of the spots. Have the sleepers, your studs. Click on the watch players list. You have access to your player pool and watch Mel's picks button up top for either DraftKings and FanDuel. So also check out NFL because I also have my Fave 5 and some great plays for the preseason game tonight. All right, we have 4 games tonight, so definitely take a look at that on that side of town. So love y'all, man. Y'all collect that bag for the weekend. It's MLB DFS. Y'all stay blessed, and I see y'all in the next video.